Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. I'm Jason. This fuzzy one right here is Freya. Hi baby. And we're bringing you today's episode. So as always, please hit the like and subscribe button. Oh, you groan at me. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. We're going to keep doing this no matter what. We love to talk about authors. We love to talk about books with you guys. But any help and support from you guys would be greatly appreciated and would mean a lot to us. It really, really would. We'd love to see this channel grow because we'd love to see more people reading. We don't think enough people read for fun, and that's why we talk about fun books. We talk about fun books and generally easy reads and stuff like that. We don't talk about the next great American novel, and we're not talking about Crime and Punishment and War and Peace here because honestly, while I've read all those books, they're boring. We talk about the book that you want to take with you to work while so you can read while you're on your lunch break kind of thing. Things that entertain you. So today I want to talk about an author, or two authors rather, that we've talked about in the past. I just want to talk about one of their series where they collaborated. Right? So I want to talk about John Ringo and David Weber. And I don't know what the name of the series would be, but March to the Stars is the third book. The first book, I believe, is March Up Country, and the second book is March to the Seas. And it's a pretty fascinating series. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's an interesting blend of David Weber and John Ringo. You can't really, you couldn't, just pin it down and say, oh yeah, this is a John Ringo book or this is a David Weber book. It's not like they blended their styles. It's not like, every other chapter seems to follow, one of the other's writing styles. It's like they combined, and it's a third style of book, but still awesome. They both write incredible books, great books. David Weber is when it comes to science fiction, is just he's hard to put down. And as you guys already know, John Ringo is one of my favorite authors. So this series, it's far future, and it's interesting how they managed to take far future, modern technology, and almost throw it into a semi-medieval times kind of thing. And that we've got an empire, we've got a human empire far, far, far in the future that has expanded out and just controls so much and is so powerful. And you've got the Empress, I believe, at the time, and her son. And his name, it's just ridiculous. Roger, Ramias, Sergei, so-and-so, because it's theoretically supposed to represent multiple aspects of human culture that eventually merged into what became this star-spanning empire. Now, Roger is kind of considered the soft, empty-headed playboy, while his mother, the Empress, is the ruthless, hard, cold iron, deadly ruler of the empire, while Roger is a fop. And his ship is crash landed onto a planet, and he finds himself stuck, basically. And now he is there with the Bronze Battalion. The Bronze Battalion is his personal bodyguard unit, his personal bodyguard military unit. Real soldiers, real military, although being personal in the gold, the silver, and the bronze battalions. They're considered ceremonial, but they are also still considered the best of the best when it came to being soldiers. And it also turns out that Roger actually was a fan of things like hunting and swordsmanship and stuff like that. In fact, he has a sword, really good sword, and he has his own guns, and he's really good with them. And being the emperor, he's got some genetic, or being the child of the empress and future emperor, he's got some genetic modifications that make him faster, stronger, especially his reaction time, faster, stronger, more accurate. So they're crash landed, and this planet has multiple societies, and they're pretty, not medieval. They do have things like black powder weapons and stuff like that, and then some of the cities are a little bit more technologically advanced, so they might have revolvers, things along those lines. Interesting race of four-armed creatures, and they need to try and get home. And the only way that they can pull that off is to make it across the planet to this spaceport. So they're going through swamps, they're going through mountains, they're going through little villages and then large towns and cities. until eventually they make it to the actual spaceport, and that's the trilogy as a whole. Now, I've read that they're planning on doing a fourth book, a collaboration for a fourth book. It might have actually already be out. I read that a while ago, and I'm going to check it out as soon as it does. I'm curious to see where they will go with the fourth book, because they kind of finish things up in a fantastic way. Roger has a full-blown arc, full-blown all the way up until, I mean, the end of the book does have, at the end of the series does have him actually making it back to the palace. I mean, he's a full blown arc. Not only does he fight across this planet with his Bronze Battalion that gain experience, more combat experience than anybody else in the Empire, and centuries. But not only they make it across this planet, then they make it to this starport. Then they manage to steal a ship. And obviously, again, his ship was via sabotage, I believe it was, crash landed down onto this planet. Nobody came to rescue him. Why? Well, same reason his ship was sabotaged. Basically, kind of I would say an unofficial coup, but basically a coup. And Roger realized that. He realizes that. He knows that. So as they're fighting their way across this planet and running into resource problems, food problems, medical problems, ammunition problems, power and electricity problems, he also realizes that he needs to figure out what he's going to do. What's he going to do when he does manage to make it back into space? What's he going to do? Who is it that's working against him and the Empress? How large is the organization? What abilities do they, and power and money do they have? What have they already infiltrated? And he has to plan all of this out while he's going through this battle and losing people left and right, and just again nonstop battles, nonstop combat, nonstop death. And of course he grows. Because of his physical gifts, he of course has to take a big part in the battles, and until he makes it to the palace. Like I said, to the palace. And of course him coming back, it's hard to say whether him coming back triggers the coup or he just times it really well, but he comes back in time to try and end the coup. Again, loses a few people here and there, saves a few people here and there, and does manage to end it face-to-face with the Empress, and with a resolution to his story arc, the Empress's story arc, the coup itself. So again, I'm curious to see exactly how Book 4 is going to go, but the trilogy was so absolutely unreal, phenomenal, that I don't care. I'm going to read the fourth book no matter what. So thank you everybody for watching. After you guys hit the like and subscribe buttons, go check out March Up Country. That'd be book 1 of the series. It's by David Weber and John Ringo. Thanks everyone. Catch you next time. Bye now.